Gold Rush fans are pairing up Rick Ness with KarlaAnn. What is their relationship? Is Rick Ness dating KarlaAnn? Gold Rush fans have been pairing up outdoor survivalist KarlaAnn with the new mining boss this season. Why are Gold Rush fans so interested in Rick's love life this season? Rick Ness has repeatedly been asked two questions on social media. The first is whether he is the new Todd Hoffman, and the other is whether he is dating KarlaAnn. Rick was quicker to declare that he was not Todd Hoffman 2.0, but he had not addressed the KarlaAnn issue until the beginning of this year. It was early December when Krista Doyle, host of The Dirt, asked fans if they had any questions for Rick Ness. They started to ask about a romance between KarlaAnn and Rick Ness. On Twitter, Linda wanted to know why Rick was single. She said he is good-natured, kind, handsome, and he loves dogs. Gold Rush fan Sheila Cross declared that Rick has found the right girl. She went on to say how Karla is supportive of Rick and that it was time he melted his gold ring and buy her an engagement ring with that money. On January 4, Rick Ness finally set the record straight and explained that KarlaAnn was the sister he never had. That makes perfect sense. Like a sister, KarlaAnn has seen the hulking miner freak out over spiders in Guyana and nearly collapse in the Klondike. She has been there to protect him from the dangers of the wild. Besides the smoking and old Milwaukee beer, drinking Ness seems like the polar opposite to the healthy, earth girl KarlaAnn. So who could Rick be dating? It doesn't sound like he has had much time for meeting someone. The life of a miner includes a very intense season that starts sometime in March and ends in the late fall. Rick could have had a chance to meet someone at Mitch Blashki's 2016 wedding, but his life as a miner prevented that. Parker's mechanic had left mid-season to finally wed his sweetheart Haley. When he returned, Rick, who was too busy working for Parker to attend the wedding, quizzed Mitch about single bridesmaids. He looked quite bummed when Mitch confirmed that there were many cute and single bridesmaids, and Rick missed his golden opportunity. For the past couple of years, Rick has had some other priorities that may have prevented him from meeting anyone. According to pop culture, Rick lost his mother to brain cancer early last year. She died with his face resting next to hers. A devoted son, he took good care of his mom, who was so proud of his accomplishments. He now has her dog Ruby with him at the site. KarlaAnn is Parker's former rock truck driver and currently in charge of Rick's gold room. The Vernon, British Columbia native, has been the wilderness and survival expert on both of Gold Rush, Parker's trail adventures. Based on Parker Shamble's Instagram, she also ventured to Papua New Guinea for the third season, which should be out in the spring. Recently, on The Dirt, Krista Doyle asked Freddie Dodge about Rick's decision to put Karla in the gold room. Cowboy Dumpling, Karla's nickname for Freddie, confirmed that Karla is perfect for the gold room as she is very hardworking and is doing an amazing job. Like Parker, Karla comes from gold pedigree. Karla's great-grandfather was a gold rush miner and a wilderness guide in the Klondike. Speaking of Parker, there is no information as to why she left Parker's crew, and this season joined Rick's crew. This may be the basis of the Rick and Karla romance. Obviously, her friendship with Parker remains, as she joined him in Papua New Guinea for the third season of Gold Rush, Parker's Trail. So, although KarlaAnn does wear a tank that says, "Rick Ness is my spirit animal," she is not his girlfriend. She looks to him as a brother and he, a sister. Perhaps Gold Rush fans were very invested in the Ashley Yule and Parker Schnebel relationship and now find a romance between Rick and KarlaAnn is a worthy substitute. Who do you think Parker is dating? Share your opinions in the comment section below. Meanwhile, catch Rick Ness, KarlaAnn, and all the Gold Rush crew on Friday nights on Discovery. Georgia Macatello has several decades of writing experience, including travel writing, tech writing, art history analysis, and now entertainment writing. She loves to share the latest news on rom-coms and mysteries. Gold Rush fans are pairing up Rick Ness with KarlaAnn. What is their relationship for over a decade? Gold Rush has captivated audiences with its thrilling depictions of miners risking it all to strike it rich in the unforgiving Alaskan wilderness. Viewers have become attached to the show's cast, celebrating their victories and sympathizing with their struggles. Among the many personalities who have left a mark on fans, Rick Ness and KarlaAnn have recently sparked much curiosity and speculation, with fans particularly buzzing about their dynamic. While Rick Ness has been a staple on the show since his debut in season 3, supporting figure to a lead miner on his own operation, his charismatic leadership and knack for getting the job done made him a fan favorite. KarlaAnn, on the other hand, joined the show more recently, though she's quickly become known for her no-nonsense attitude and strong work ethic. Fans of Gold Rush have been fascinated by the dynamic between Rick and KarlaAnn, and many have wondered if their on-screen camaraderie extends beyond their professional relationship. The origins of their partnership. Rick Ness and KarlaAnn first met through their shared work in the mining industry. KarlaAnn came onto the show as a mechanic, joining Rick's crew when he expanded his operation. Known for her technical expertise, particularly her skill in keeping the machines running smoothly, KarlaAnn quickly became an indispensable part of the team. Her role was not just limited to mechanics. Her presence became one of the stabilizing forces on Rick's crew. Rick, having previously worked with Gold Rush veteran Parker Schnabel, was already a known figure, but his own operation was still in the early stages of growth. When KarlaAnn arrived, it was clear that her expertise was going to be a huge asset. She wasn't just another mechanic. She proved herself to be someone who could hold her own under pressure, problem-solving when things went awry, and keeping morale high when the job became particularly difficult. The two seemed to form a solid working relationship based on mutual respect, each recognizing the other's strengths. Their personalities meshed well on screen, and fans began to take notice of their interactions. While Rick was often the calm, approachable leader, KarlaAnn brought a sharp edge of efficiency and a candid sense of humor. The chemistry between them was undeniable, but was it purely professional, or did something more lie beneath the surface? The fan speculation. Pairing up Rick and KarlaAnn's Gold Rush fans followed the show. Many began to speculate that there was more to Rick and KarlaAnn's relationship than meets the eye. Their playful banter, moments of support, and strong camaraderie on screen led to rumors about a potential romantic connection between the two. This speculation didn't arise out of nowhere. Reality television, especially shows like Gold Rush, thrives on the chemistry between its stars. Whether it's genuine or fabricated for the cameras, fans are always on the lookout for those behind-the-scenes relationships that add an extra layer of intrigue to the story. In Rick and KarlaAnn's case, their dynamic provided just that, with many fans hoping that what they saw on screen would spill over into real life. The pair's on-screen chemistry seemed to evolve into something more as the seasons progressed. They shared plenty of light-hearted moments and inside jokes, yet also appeared to support each other through the trials and tribulations of the gold mining world. It's no surprise that their interactions have ignited rumors about a romantic relationship. After all, it's not uncommon for close working relationships to develop into something deeper over time, particularly in an environment as intense as gold mining. Rick Ness's personal life. Rick Ness is no stranger to public attention, having appeared on Gold Rush for years, and his personal life has also been a subject of interest for many fans. In fact, his previous relationships have been discussed openly, especially after his very public breakup with his former fiancée, Lisa Ri, in 2020. This breakup left fans wondering about his love life, as he had been one of the more private figures on the show in terms of his relationships. Rick's fans, after seeing his struggles and growth both personally and professionally, were particularly invested in his future. His personal challenges seemed to draw a more sympathetic response from the audience, and fans were eager to see him find happiness, whether that came from his professional pursuits or, as they hoped, a romantic relationship. In this context, the pairing of Rick with KarlaAnn made sense to many viewers. After all, they were already a great team on screen, and some fans began to fantasize about the two becoming more than just colleagues. However, neither Rick Ness nor KarlaAnn has publicly confirmed or denied any romantic involvement. Both have maintained relatively private lives when it comes to relationships, preferring to focus on the demands of the gold mining business. While the public continues to speculate, it's important to recognize that the nature of their relationship, like many on reality TV, could be more complex than what's shown on screen. It's possible that their bond is purely platonic, built on trust, respect, and a shared commitment to the success of Rick's mining operation. KarlaAnn's role on the show. KarlaAnn's presence on Gold Rush has also been a driving force in the conversations about her relationship with Rick, while fans may be eager to pair them together.